in the news that are not questioned, they are facts, that Syrian refugees, and right now we're just focusing on the Syrian refugees. I'm pretty sure that they aren't just the only victims of this, but from the article that I provided, that I read from today, we're zeroing in on the Syrian refugee, the boys, specifically the boys. Okay, in Greece, there's there's something going on where the old Greek men are buying sex from the starving, homeless, immigrant, refugee Syrian boys. They have a specified area that they have them grouped in, and they go and stand around like a man would stand around feeding pigeons with his wife in the park. That's how it is. And it's not me talking. You can read your own articles, okay? But that's going on, and it's wide open, and people are making excuses, for it being as rampant. But the fact of the matter is, nobody's doing anything to try to better the situation, okay? And you can read that too on your own. Okay, so we got that. We got the fires right now. We've got the homosexual activity of the pedophilia going on that's rampant and blatant in Greece with the immigrants. And then the third, and I think the most damning piece of evidence is the story that I read to you from The Independent, the UK paper, okay, which clearly stated that these activities in Greece that are going on right now, that's Greece. Okay, like it or not, love it or hate it, it's a fact. The sickness, the pedophilia, the homosexuality, the lesbianism, all this stuff, it has a strong history there. Okay, so you want to make an issue about the immigrants being dropped off there? Well, before you do that, you want to go and do your homework and see who ran the Syrians out of Syria. And don't just look at who was holding the gun. Dig deeper and see who's sold and selling the guns. See who's flying the jets. See who's providing the cash to chase them out. Okay? Make sure you do that before you draw a conclusion. See, because when, the best lawyers, if you get in trouble, you want the best attorney that money can buy. Why is that attorney going to be the best attorney? Because when he starts digging, he gets it all. And the best one is the one who gets the most information. And the point of this is, information is the key, period. Information, authentic information is the key. It's the key to life. Because if you get the wrong information about how Almighty God wants you to worship, and you doing it wrong, even though you think it's right because it feels good or because your granddaddy was doing it, that's not getting you into heaven. Your ass is going to hell. Okay? That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Information is the key. Authentic, true, factual, researched, verified information. That's the key to life. This life and the life after. Now, if you don't believe that there's a life after, we all gonna wait and see what happens. I ain't worried. Okay. But when you look at that fire in Greece, is that the first time something like this happened? I don't think so. Okay. What came down in Sodom and Gomorrah? Okay. I don't care whose book you read. The fact remains the same. That the birds dropped stones that burned. Okay? And what was they doing? Booty. That's what they was doing. That's what they was doing. Okay? This is a fact of life. Now, you can play around with your life and you can exploit others too. That's just going to be more stuff on your resume on the last day. And there is a last day. And the reason why I can say that with confidence, because anybody with common sense would know that if there was a first day, guess what? It's got to be a last day. But then you got folks, they get in a certain tax bracket, and they attribute their knowledge to their tax bracket. Like money and brains are the same. You got damn fools get rich every day, and they just rich damn fools. Okay, that's not how it works. You got to get the right information, knowledge, information. Okay, we can rattle off people that we've watched money come and go. And we didn't see them when they was broke before the money, but we see them now broke after the money, and we can be pretty sure they was broke before they got the money that they had. And that the way we see them now broke, that's probably the way they were before they got the money. So in other words, the money was not an attribute to them gaining any intellect. In a lot of cases, it made them more stupid, because time they might have spent reading a book, they were trying to find ways to impress people with their money. And now they have no money, no food, or no people or friends. They want to close the door on the media when they come talk to them. They used to call them to the house. Now they run from them. So it's going to come back around. Whatever you're doing, it's going to come back around. And that's the moral of the talk. And I didn't mean to deviate off of the main point, but the main point is this. There's nothing that you can do that's low down that won't come back up. And when it comes back up, that final time, you may have atoned for it, consciously tried to atone for it, and the atonement was accepted. Or you may have just gone on and act like nothing's going to happen to you. Okay? But when the time comes, it's going to be on your resume. And something has to be done in association to what you've done. If you just know that everything's going to go your way, we're going to all wait and see what's going to happen. I wouldn't take that chance. First of all, don't do it. Just don't do it. I mean, especially something like this, because I'm telling you, women today, and I'm a man, so I'm speaking from my perspective. Women today would love to see a real man sprout up out of the earth, you know, and blossom into a real man that's got masculine characteristics, a masculine voice, masculine character, masculine ways, and does masculine things, because they running short right now. Because those who are manipulating society from the media on down, they taunting all of the men with money. And the trade-off is you can be rich if you put on this dress, if your wrist gets limp, if you wear some tight pants, you know, that's what's happening. And people are selling their souls. Literally selling their souls. What's happening in Greece is nothing but payback, in my view. And we, as the rest of the world, would be wise to learn this, because that's Greece today. Okay? Who's tomorrow? A little word of advice. Check yourself. I'm checking me, because I'm scared. Because I know that the one who made me is nothing to play with. Y'all have a good one. Thank you for stopping through. And keep your eyes open for more topics, more discussions, more summaries. And we're going to set it up where you can hit me back. We're going to set up a phone line for you well, we can converse and we can really have some real interesting conversations. But until then, I want to thank you for your time, for your ears, for your thoughts and contemplations. Hopefully, this will be a benefit to somebody. If so, then that's all I really did it for. It ain't about the money. Money can't make me feel as good as somebody who got better after this broadcast. Okay? Y'all be good. Stay peaceful. And keep your eyes out for the next broadcast. All right? Good night.